Hey you guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Dasmin. It's been a while since I've posted. I think it's been about 2 weeks since I posted. You guys, I don't post every day and I don't post every week because I feel like I only post or I'll only do these videos if I feel like there's something that I need to share or I'm feeling like a tug to just share something. And I think this is one of the things that I've been needing to share, and I'm not going to really go in depth in it in this video, but I do specifically want to do a video where I talk about the call of God, and when the Lord calls, how to respond. How do you know when it is the Lord that's calling you? Like, I really want to do a whole series on the call alone, because as I read Genesis, as I read Exodus, as I read Numbers, as I read Jeremiah, as I read Joshua, you realize and you see that so many people, um, the Lord calls them, and they all respond in different ways. Like when Joshua was called, if you didn't watch the first video, I talked about Joshua, and when Joshua was called, his response was to just act and do the thing that he was called to do, where you have Moses who did more of a reaction saying, Lord, I can't. And now today we're going to be reading Jeremiah chapter 1, and we're going to be focusing specifically on Jeremiah chapter 1 verse 5, where the Lord is telling Jeremiah, I knew you before I formed you in your mother's womb. Before you were born, I set you apart and appointed you as my prophet to the nations. And the Lord is basically appointing Jeremiah to do a thing. The Lord, meaning the Lord is choosing. He's saying, Jeremiah, I want you to do this thing. So we're just going to dive deep into that today. So starting with Jeremiah chapter 1 verse 5, it says, I knew you before I formed you in your mother's womb. Before you were born, I set you apart and appointed you as my prophet to the nations. So what is the Lord saying right now? The Lord is saying, I knew you before I formed you in your mother's womb. Before you were born, I set you apart and appointed you as my prophet to the nations. The Lord is basically saying, I know you more than you know yourself. I know what you are capable of doing, and I know what you are not capable of doing. But I know you, and I'm the one that set you apart. The Lord is telling Jeremiah, I know you more than you think. I'm the one that created you. I'm the one that formed you. So when you think about that, when you think about the Lord just knowing you, the Lord imagine the Lord he knows us more than we know ourselves. And because he knows us more than we know ourselves, he know what we're capable of doing. So we got to understand when he's calling us to a thing, which we'll get into it. When the Lord was calling Jeremiah, he already knew Jeremiah could fulfill the calling. He already knew Jeremiah was capable of doing the thing that he called him to do. If he was not capable of doing it, he would not have called Jeremiah to do it. But he knew Jeremiah. He formed Jeremiah. He know Jeremiah know that more than Jeremiah know himself. And because the Lord know him, because the Lord created him, because the Lord is the one who formed him, the Lord, he has the ability. As if the Lord was kind of, I don't know if I should use the word reassuring, in a way, like he's letting Jeremiah know, I know you. I know you more than you know you. So this thing I'm telling you to do, understand and know that you can do it. There's nothing you can't do that I have called you to. If I've called you to it, then you're capable of doing it. You're capable of fulfilling it. And I know when us as humans, right, the Lord can tell us to do a thing, right? And when he tells us to do a thing, our response can be, no, Lord, I don't know. I don't think I can. I don't know if I can. But we have to remember that if the Lord himself, if the creator, if your creator, Jesus Christ, is saying, hey, I need you to go across, I don't know, I need you to go outside, right? As simple as this. Let's use this as an analogy. If Jesus Christ is saying, I need you to go outside, and when you go outside, I need you to push the car. I need you to go outside and I need you to push the car. And our response as human is, Lord, I'm not capable of pushing a car. I don't think I can push that car. Do you know how strong you have to be to push a car? Oh Lord, I'm a girl. I don't have the ability to push it. And he tell us, okay, go outside, and I just need you to go outside and push the car. Our response as human is to say, Lord, I can't. But that's where I feel like that's where we get we're missing the plot, because when you think about it, when the Lord calls us to do a thing, we can't think about it in a natural way, but start to think about it in a spiritual way. Think about it in a way as, okay, if he called me to it, then he's going to be with me in it, and he's going to get me through it. So this thing that he's calling me to do is not nothing that I'm going to be able to do in my own nature, in my own strength, but it's going to require me to have his strength and have his power to fulfill the thing. So he's going to do this thing just through me. He's calling me to do the thing, but it's going to actually be him doing it through me. When we realize that with the call, I feel like we can react differently, right? So like with Jeremiah in chapter 1 verse 5, he's telling Jeremiah, I knew you before I formed you in your mother's womb. Before you were born, I set you apart and appointed you as my prophet to the nations. Jeremiah's response was, oh servant Lord, I said I can't speak for you. I'm too young. The Lord tells Jeremiah, don't say I'm too young, for you must go wherever I send you and say whatever I tell you. And don't be afraid of the people, for I will be with you and I will protect you. The Lord hath spoken. Then the Lord reached out and touched my mouth and said, this is what the Lord said to Jeremiah. He reached out and touched Jeremiah's mouth, and he said, look, I have put my words in your mouth. Today I appoint you to stand up against nations and kingdoms. So what the Lord is telling Jeremiah is, hey, I'm calling you to do this thing, but it's not going to be in your strength, in your own strength, in your own power that this thing gets fulfilled. It's going to be through my words that this thing gets fulfilled. It's going to be my strength and my power working through you that's going to give you the ability for it to happen, for the thing to happen, for you to be successful in the thing that I'm calling you to do, for you to be able to just do the thing that I'm calling you to do. What's going to happen is I'm calling you to this thing, but it's going to be through me that the thing gets done, is what the Lord is basically doing with Jeremiah. He's saying, hey, I'm calling you. I need you to speak, but it's going to be my words that's going to flow through you. So back to the car analogy, the Lord is telling us, what if the Lord told me, go outside and push a car? My human nature is to say, Lord, I can't push a car because I don't have the strength to push a car. But God is saying, hey, go outside and push the car. It's not going to be you pushing the car, but it's going to be me through you that's going to push the car and allow it to move. So if we can recognize our call, when the Lord calls, if we can recognize, first of all, be able to recognize when it's the Lord calling you to do a thing and not yourself calling you to do a thing. Because if it's the Lord calling you to do a thing, it's not going to be in your own power, in your own might, in your own strength, but it's going to be through the power of the Lord that lives within you that's going to come out of you to do that thing. So yeah, you're doing it, but in reality, right? It's in him that you are doing it, and because it's in him that you are doing it, the thing will be fulfilled because it's him that's doing it through you. Like, you know what I mean? But I'm gonna continue though, because it's more. So the Jeremiah is saying, Lord, I said I can't speak for you. I'm too young. The Lord replied to Jeremiah and said, don't say I'm too young, for you must go wherever I send you and say whatever I tell you. I'm going to stop just right there alone. So this is Jeremiah chapter 1, verse 7. So when you get down to verse 7, the Lord responds to Jeremiah by saying, don't say you're too young, for you must go wherever I send you and say whatever I tell you. So what the Lord is telling Jeremiah, you're not too young. So Jeremiah's response to the call was, Lord, I'm too young. I'm gonna just pause right there. Maybe you feel like the Lord has been calling you to do a thing, but you feel like you're too young. You feel like you're incapable of doing a thing. You feel like you don't have the strength to do a thing. You feel like you don't have the knowledge. You don't have the wisdom. You don't have the resources. You feel like you just don't have enough, or you don't have the ability or the qualities, or you don't have the qualities to just do the thing. But when Jeremiah said he was too young, the Lord responded and he said, don't say I'm too young. So what I'm saying, this is not the Lord saying, but what I'm saying to you is, don't think you are incapable of doing the thing that the Lord is calling you to do. Because if he's called you to do it, you have to understand and know that it's not going to be your doing, but it's going to be his doing through you. So it may look like you're doing it, but in reality, it's the Holy Spirit and the Lord that dwells within you that's going to come out of you to fulfill that thing. So truly, realistically, it's him doing that thing through you. So if there's a thing that the Lord is calling you to do, you feel like the Lord has been tugging on your heart to do a certain thing, you feel like the Lord has been wanting you to start a business, or the Lord has been wanting you to start a channel, or he's been wanting you to go into a certain career, or it's just wanting you to start a Bible study, like anything, you feel like the Lord has truly been calling you and tugging on you and pulling you to say, hey, I need you to do this thing. Understand and know that it's not going to be you doing it, but it's going to be him doing it. Because when he calls you, he's with you, and he's not going to leave you. He's going to get that thing done. It's going to literally be him getting it done through you. That's all it is. It's him getting it done through you is all it is. But I want you to pay close attention to Jeremiah chapter 1 verse 7, because he said to Jeremiah, he said, don't say I'm too young, for you must go wherever I send you, and say whatever I tell you. So the Lord is telling Jeremiah, don't say you're too young, but for you must go. So the Lord is telling Jeremiah, when he used the word must, when we look up the word must, what does the word must mean? It doesn't say, must is not, I'm asking you to do a thing. It's more of, you must do a thing, meaning it's a necessity. So the Lord is making it clear to Jeremiah, this is not something I'm just asking of you, but this is a necessity. This is necessary. This is a need. This is a thing that I'm needing you to do. Not I'm just wanting you to do it, but Jeremiah, you must go. You must go wherever I tell you. You need to say whatever I tell you. This is a necessity. And when I was reading this, I'm like, dang, you know what? A lot of us, we can say, Lord, the Lord can call us to do a thing, and our response can be, yeah, Lord, but there's somebody else that can do it too, or there's somebody already doing it, or Lord, you really don't need me. You have 1,000 other people you can choose from, but it's a need for you specifically. Like the Lord he appointed Jeremiah, meaning he specifically chose to use Jeremiah to do this certain thing. He told Jeremiah, you must go wherever I tell you, meaning this is a necessity. Jeremiah, I need you. It's almost like the Lord saying, Jeremiah, I need you. Jeremiah, I need you to do a thing. Jeremiah, I need you to speak. It's like he was literally saying, you must, you must, you must, you must. The Lord didn't sit to tell Jeremiah, yeah, Jeremiah, Jeremiah, I want you to do a thing. Like want and must are like, Jeremiah, I want you to do a thing. Like, okay, but Jeremiah, you must do a thing. Now it kind of changes it in a way of it's kind of urgent. Must is like a need. Like, Lord, what do you need? And I think a lot of us, when you look at your call, when you stop looking at the call like an option and look at it as a obligation, you'll begin to respond to the call differently. And I feel like you'll feel it'll give you a, what's the word? I feel like it would, what's the word? If you look at, like, when we think about Jeremiah and the Lord telling Jeremiah, you must, as in a need, I felt as if the Lord came and sat by me and said, Dasmine, I need you. Dasmine, I need you. Dasmine, I need you. I'll respond in an urgency type of way, like Lord, what do you need? What do you want? What do you ask of me? I feel like I may have a little more fuel to just go do the thing, you know? I don't know. But I'm just saying all of this to say, when he appointed Jeremiah and asked Jeremiah to do a thing, he made it clear to Jeremiah that it was a need. So Jeremiah's calling was needed. It was necessary. And because it was necessary, and when the Lord calls us, we have to make sure that we have to kind of treat it like an obligation. Like, when the Lord calls me to do a thing, I don't want to say, let me think about it, or I'll do it, but probably not right now, but I'll get it done. But I don't know. Let me sleep on it. Give me a week to think about it, you know? Whereas if treating it like an obligation is like, okay, Lord, what do you ask of me? Okay, Lord, what do you need from me? Okay, Lord, where do you want me? Okay, Lord, what do you want me to start? We have to make sure that we're not treating the call, the thing that the Lord is calling us to do, like it's just optional. You know, I'm just thinking back about me, like, dang, the Lord would call me to do stuff, and I'm not sure if I would move with urgency. I feel like I would be lazy with the calling, you know? But I'm coming to realize now there needs to be I need to move with a little bit more urgency when the Lord speaks. When the Lord calls me to do a thing, He's calling me for a reason. There's a necessity and there's a need for His kingdom, and He's choosing me to help do that thing. So my response shall be, Lord, what do you ask of me? Lord, I will. And Lord, help me to respond with urgency. Help me to hear you and not to procrastinate on the thing that you're calling me to do, but help me to fully step into the thing that you're calling me to do with confidence, with boldness. Lord, give me a boldness as you've given Paul, and help me to do the thing that you have asked of me. Help me to step into the thing fully, and help me to help you. Help me to help you. Help me to help you. Help me to help you fulfill the call. Like, Lord, what are you asking of me? Help me to help you. How can I help you? How can I help you build your kingdom? What it is that you're calling me to do it? Because I know when you're calling me, you're not just calling me just to call me, but I know it's a necessity. I know it's a need. So, Father, help me to recognize the need. Show me the need. Lord, give me visions and dreams of the need. Help me to respond and with a little more urgency, and not like just slow poke around as if your call is not worth my time. Lord, your call is worth more than my time. Lord, as you call, I will respond. As you call, I will hear and I will answer. I will engage in you. I will literally listen. Lord, whatever you ask of me, I will do. But Lord, help me to respond with an urgency. Help me, especially nowadays, like when we think about everything that's going on in the world, honestly, when we think about everything that's happening right now in the world, Lord, help me to respond to whatever it is that you're calling me to do with urgency. Whatever it is that you're asking of me, help me to not procrastinate, and help me to truly respond with an urgency, like it matters. A lot of times the Lord calls us and gives us and tells us the thing that He wants us to do, but we're just lazy, or we don't it's just we treat it optional. We literally just treat it optional when it should be treated like an obligation. Like, Lord, I will. Like, it's funny how we treat our calling with the Lord optional, but when it comes to other things in the world, it's an obligation. Like, oh, like if my sister called me right now and say, hey, Dasmine, I need you to meet me at the store. I need you to meet me at the store. My response will be, I got to get to the store. I got to get to the store. I need to hurry and get to the store. But the Lord literally was to call us and say, hey, I need you to go speak to this girl, or hey, I need you to start this business so that you can help me build the kingdom, or hey, I need you to move here. I need you to move here, because when you move here, there's something that I have for you. Our response to that won't be as urgent as someone a family member calling saying that they need something, how come we can respond to family members' needs faster than we respond to our own Father, our own Creator? We respond to our family members' needs faster than we even respond to our own Creator, our own Father. We respond to His needs more slowly, more lazy, more it's just on that side is just procrastination, laziness, and just Lord, all right, I got you, I hear you, I'll do it whenever I feel like it. No, when the Lord calls us, we shouldn't respond in a way where we're saying, okay, Lord, I'll do it whenever I feel like it. We definitely should respond with, there should be a sense of urgency saying, okay, Lord, what do you ask of me? Okay, Lord, I will. Where do you want me? Okay, Lord, I will start. Where do you want me to start? Begin to ask the Lord questions after He called you to do a thing. Begin to ask Him questions. Okay, Lord, where should I start? Okay, Lord, I see this thing that you're calling me to do and that you're asking me to do. Where do you want me? Do I stay here? Do I go there? Lord, make it clear as day, God, so I can begin to walk in a plan and a purpose and a calling and fulfill this calling, not for myself, but for you. Forget anything that comes with the calling. I just want to fulfill what it is that you are asking of me while I'm here on earth. And so when I don't even know where I left off. Oh my gosh, I don't know where I left off. I don't know where I left off. I don't know where I left off. I don't know where I left off, but what is the Lord calling you to do, and how will you respond to the calling? How will you respond when the Lord calls? Maybe He hasn't made it clear as to what He's wanting, what He's wanting you to do, but how will you respond when He calls? Will you react and say you can't, or will you react and say I will? Will you say, Lord, I hear you, where do you want me? Lord, I hear you, where should we start? Will there be an urgency in your response, or will there be a laziness, a procrastination, and not doing or not responding to the call? But I genuinely just want to ask, how will you respond to the call, and have you responded to the call? Have you started to begin to walk? Because you know what? When the Lord calls, a lot of us, we can sit and we can wait for something to just happen. We can sit and wait we can kind of just sit and wait around. But you know, a lot of people in the Bible that I've been reading about, they all had to begin to move. The Lord tell them something, and they would just begin to move. And as they would begin to move, the Lord would just guide and direct. So you really can't say, or let's not allow our excuses to be, all right, Lord, I heard the call, now I'll just wait on you. To a certain extent, it can't be that way, because when you look at Abraham, when you look at Joshua, when you look at Moses, when you look at even Jeremiah, each of them, the Lord spoke, they did react, but at some point they began to move. Had they not began to move, they would have never even fulfilled the calling, the thing that the Lord was asking of them. So after their reaction, there came movement behind it. They began to move, they began to walk after they were called. So you can react. If you're going to be a reactor, but at some point you're going to have to begin to move. If you truly want to fulfill the thing that the Lord is calling you to do, you're going to have to begin to move. You're going to have to begin to walk, because it's not going to just happen. Everybody began to move after they were called. Like, all of them began to do something in some way. They began to do something. But I guarantee you, as they were doing it, the Lord was literally with them. He guided them, He protected them, He made sure that they had what they needed. It's literally as they began to walk and move, He literally was there alone the entire way. So you can't allow the call to be, don't get scary because of it. Maybe you're someone and you're like, Lord, what you're calling me to do is too big for me. What you're calling me to do, I don't know. I don't think I can. I'm incapable. Lord, I can't. That's just too big. That's too big. I can't do it. But you have to understand, when he calls you, when the Lord calls you, he's with you. He's literally with you the entire time. If the Lord has specifically called you personally to do a thing, there's a reason that he has called you personally to do it. No other person in this world can fulfill it. There is a reason that he's saying, hey you that's watching this video, I need you to do this thing. There's nobody else here on earth that I can get to do it. I need you to do it for a specific reason, because there's something in you. There's something different about you that other people don't have. There's something in you that I need to get out. It's you that I'm choosing. Yes, the Lord can call, but many are called, but only few are chosen. The Lord appointed Jeremiah. He chose Jeremiah. He could have chose anybody else. He could have chose anybody else, but he said, no, Jeremiah, it's you that I want. It's you that I need. It's you that can, and it's you that will fulfill this thing. Jeremiah, I need you. Jeremiah, I'm not asking, I'm telling you, I need you. I need you. I need you to speak. I need you to do this thing, because there's something different about you that I can do through you that I can't do through others. There's something specifically different about you. There's something that I can do with you. I need you. Maybe the Lord is calling you to do a certain thing, and you feel like this thing that he's asking you to do is oversaturated. There's already many people doing it. No, who cares if he's telling you, hey, I need you to do this. Hey, I need you to do this. It's you, and he's choosing you. If he's choosing you, then there is specific purpose. There is reason behind it. I'm telling you, when you are chosen by God, it's different. When you're chosen, when the Lord specifically chooses you to do a thing, it's different than somebody just doing the thing. So there's something different. There's something on the inside of you. There is literally something different. So I'm gonna hurry it in this video, but I want to do a whole series on this. But when the Lord calls, how will you respond? Will you react? Will you begin to act? And when will you start to move? I just want to encourage you, if you feel the Lord is calling you to do a thing, if you feel the Lord has been tugging on your heart to start a business or just do anything, you feel like it's literally the Lord telling you to do this thing, I would just want to encourage you to do it, to just begin to move, no matter what it costs. Forget what you need, forget the resources, forget everything, and trust that the Lord will provide every need. If there's a business that you're needing to start and you don't have the funds for it, trust that the Lord will provide every need for it. If there's just a certain career that the Lord is asking you to go into, but you don't even know how you will get through school, and trust that the Lord will literally make way when there seems to be no way. Whatever it is that the Lord is calling you to do, he's calling you and telling you and choosing you for a reason and on purpose and by a purpose, and you won't know until you get there. You won't know until you get there. I don't know, but all I'm saying is, I just want to encourage you to step into the calling with boldness, with confidence, and knowing that you know who your God is, which is Jesus Christ. You know who you serve, which is Jesus Christ, and you know his word does not return void, that everything that he has said in his word, it's true. You understand and know that you are covered. Whatever you need, you can call on him and he'll provide it, because again, his word is true. He'll provide all your needs. Whatever you need, whatever it is that you're needing, literally along the way, along the journey to fulfill the calling, literally whatever it is, forget everything else and just focus on him. Tell the Lord, yes, I'll make way. I'll make way for the thing that you're calling me to do. Lord, my response to you is yes. Lord, if it is you that's calling me to do this thing, Father, my response is yes. So help me to begin to walk and guide me as I begin to walk, as I begin to step. You'll help me, and Lord, direct me and show me and surround me around what I need to be surrounded around to fulfill this thing that you're asking of me. But Father, my response is yes to your calling. Father, my response is yes, I hear you. Father, my response is yes, I will. Father, my response is yes for you. Yes for your kingdom. Yes for your glory. Yes, I will. In Jesus' name, we pray. Amen. So that's the end of today's video. It's so crazy because this wasn't even planned. I just had a feeling that I should just share this, and I just turned the camera on and shared it. And I truly hope it touched somebody. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. See you whenever I see you. Bye.